I feel sorry for what is about to happen to Ejike. He has been receiving a lot of slap lately, coming from Munachi the wife, and now Munachi's mom came all the way to Ejike's house to slap him. I mean, Ejike is not a baby, he's the man of the house. This is something that Ejike's mother will never do, because if she tries it, Ejike will eat her raw. But all this is happening because of Ejike's foolishness. After what happened in the last episode with Dan and the wife, and how Munachi's mom came to the house without a prior notice, on this episode is so shocking and deep on how Munachi's mom sat down to explain everything that is about to happen to Ejike. You won't believe everything that she said. Remember that Munachi's mom is a seer, but she doesn't really own a ministry. Munachi's mom sat Muna down on this episode. Remember that Mama blessed Muna several times before she died. But according to Muna's mom, the whole blessing put together will not stand the curse Courage has brought upon himself. This is deeper than we thought. There are laws that govern the world, and there are laws that governs life, according to Munachi's mom. She went ahead to tell Muna that there are keys that opens door and there are keys that close the doors, but Courage has broke the whole keys, which means that at this point there is nothing that will save Ejike from the doom that is about to come to him. Remember, Ejike forced the mother to sit on the floor and eat from a plastic plate. This was the first key Ejike broke, according to Munachi's mom. She went ahead to tell Muna that is the immortal code of maternal life. And you can imagine what that means to motherhood. She also told Muna that another key that Ejike broke is on the wedding day. Remember that wedding day was supposed to be a day of joy. But what did Ejike do? Ejike poured water on the mom. And remember that water is life. So Ejike lost everything that he was supposed to get, because the mother came only to bless Ejike so that he can be fruitful and enjoy his marriage. But he ruined it by pouring water on the innocent mother. Ejike did not only end there. He naked the mother by dragging wrapper off her waist. How can you naked your mother and show her nakedness to the spirit guiding motherhood? This is really deep. In fact, the way Muna's mom took time to explain this thing made Muna to be so terrified. At this point, I don't even think that Muna is going to continue this marriage. She's never going to continue this marriage because, it's so deep. Even if Ejike's mom forgives him, nature will not forgive him, according to Muna's mom, which is true, because Ejike really did the most. He went too far in all that he did to the mom. How can you treat your mother like that? Even if your mother is a murderer, that is not enough reason for you to have treated your mom the way Ejike did. Ejike failed to understand that every action has repercussion. In this generation, people think that they can just wake up and do what they want to do. They don't know that every single action you take in this life, there is always a repercussion awaiting you. If Muna refused to walk away from this marriage, Courage will be her doom. Courage is a curse from the ancestors, and that is the truth. At this point, Munachi is, Mommy, you are confusing me. What you are saying is just so strange to me. Why are you saying all this? That she's confused, which is true. She was not expecting that all this will come to play. She just felt that maybe if they are able to maybe make peace and bury the mother, that everything will be okay. But this is not the case. A lot is going to happen if she doesn't work out on this marriage. But Munachi loves Ejike. I don't think it will be easy for her to just walk away from the marriage just like that. Remember, Ejike made a call and told Muna that something happened at the office that he was going to attend to. Ejike rather went to meet his friends, Andy and Dan. They were just having a drink and he was telling them that, my mother-in-law is in the house. I just knew that Ejike is not going to tell them that the mother-in-law gave him a hot slap. That I know. So that Dan and his friend will not mock him. But then, Dan was now telling Ejike, when is she going? I hope she's not coming to cause trouble. And then Andy immediately told Dan to keep quiet and stop talking like a pig. That he should go home and settle his issues with Choma. And Dan was like, is Choma an issue? Choma is nothing. She's not an issue for me to deal with. I can handle her anyhow I want. And then Ejike was like, I know I'm not in the right position to actually advise somebody, but I think that you should give Choma a chance. Just give her space. At least she should go and help the sister to take care of the mom. The mother is sick. Even if you don't give Choma money, she should just allow her to go and help the mother. And then that was not like, look at who is trying to advise me. You that could not even help your own mother or assist her in any way, you are coming to tell me about how to treat my mother-in-law. I told you people from the beginning that Daniel will end up mocking Ejike, but Ejike refused to see that side. At this point, he was quiet, and he was not like, I just hope that Muna's mom will not advise Muna to leave this marriage, because you know Muna's mom is a seer. So Ejike is scared of losing Munachi. Munachi is the only good thing in Ejike's life. If you take Munachi out of this marriage, Ejike will be so frustrated in life, because Munachi is the only reason why people are still around him, because Munachi has a good heart. And then Andy immediately told Ejike, truth be told, you are not even a good person. And that is one thing Ejike is failing to understand. He feels like since he's courageous, the billions, he has money and everything, that he is good. But then Ejike is not a good person. He's a bad person. And Andy has put it straight to him that you are not a good person. That right now you are scared of losing Muna because you know you have not been treating her right. That Munachi is not like Choma that Daniel treats anyhow. That if you try that with Muna, Muna will walk away, and I respect her for that, because she is not that kind of woman. Her integrity is on a high level. But then Muna, when the mother left, she was just at home trying to clean up the house, and her phone rang. She ran downstairs to pick up the call, but another shocking thing happened. Muna received a call from the company, and the manager was telling Muna that she authorized 10 million naira withdrawal. Remember that Muna is an accountant at the office. But Muna was like, I never did. I know that all money passed through my decks, but I never approved 10 million naira withdrawal. This is the beginning of Muna's frustration. If Muna has advised herself to walk away from this marriage earlier before now, all this wouldn't have happened. But I do have a feeling that courage is behind what is happening to Muna, because he wants her to submit to him. Yes, if you look at it the other way around, after all that Dan is saying concerning Choma, on how he's riding on Choma dancing to his tune, I think Ejike is trying to do the same thing. Munachi was trying to explain to Ejike, the husband, that she never did. She was about to cry, and Ejike was trying to be loving. With the way Ejike was even acting in front of Muna, I'm beginning to suspect that it's true that he's behind everything that is happening. He tried to console her, and Munachi went in to get something for Ejike to eat. Rita came to pay Muna a visit, because Rita is the only one who is always standing by Munachi at every point in time, because Munachi cannot do this alone. She's also a human being that has blood flowing through her veins. At this point, the whole thing is under investigation. Whether Munachi actually authorized it or not, they are investigating the matter, which will result to somebody going to prison. And Munachi cannot afford to go to prison for something that she knows nothing about. And that is the most painful part of this whole thing. Munachi is innocent. But then Rita pointed to the fact that all this that is happening is also because Mama has not been buried. That Munachi should talk to Chorus. Let them go and do what is right, so that all these things will go away. Muna also received a call that police are coming to get her. This is when Muna could no longer handle this issue, but she broke down. That she has never been in this kind of situation before. She's not a thief, and we all know that Muna is somebody who has integrity. She can never do such a thing. Muna cannot steal 10 million naira or ask somebody to take 10 million naira from her own pocket as fraud. And Rita was trying to also console her and told her to call Ejike, so that before the police get to the house, at least the Ejike will be around. But then the question is, would Ejike respond? If Ejike is behind all that is about to happen to Munachi right now, is he going to respond? What will Munachi even do if she gets to find out that Ejike is behind this whole thing? She will have all reason to walk out of the marriage without even looking back. Let me know what you think will happen to Munachi, if Ejike will actually help her to come out of this, or if Ejike will use this as a form of blackmail to blackmail Munachi to submit to him. Let me know on the comment section what you think about this whole thing that is happening. If you have not liked the video, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel if you are new here. I will bring the next episode as soon as it drops. But for now, take care.